So in this video, I'll be talking about the spoilers in Us, so if you haven't seen it, this is your spoiler warning. So Lupita Nyong'o plays Adelaide and cloned Adelaide. Now this is another reason why I thought her performance was really well done in this movie. She has to talk in an unusual way where her voice is like almost gone. And that's because the clone strangled her on her neck in the mirror room, so that's why she talks that way. When I was watching the movie, I also found it kind of weird that the clones living underneath survived eating rabbits, and yeah, I found that kind of strange, and the fact that they mimic the movements of the real selves and the fact that they can't talk. It didn't really make sense, but I wasn't too bothered with it. Now the biggest thing I'm going to touch on this video is the twist at the end. So in the beginning of the movie, when young Adelaide goes into the mirror room and sees her clone and it cuts to black, and then we see her back with her parents. So in the end of the movie, it showed that same thing again, but instead of cutting away, the clone actually chokes the real Adelaide and takes her underground and basically reversed roles. So the real Adelaide we see in the movie is actually the clone, and the one in the red suit is actually the real Adelaide, which was why her voice was weird in this movie, since she was choked by the clone and they reversed roles. This was also a clear indication because the clone Adelaide we see in the movie is the only clone that can actually talk. So this movie was really just a revenge plot by the real Adelaide, but she ultimately fails, which is unfortunate. Also, the son kind of finds out this at the end, but he kind of nudges it off. Another indicator was earlier in the film when Adelaide kills the clones of the rich family. She makes a distinct noise, and the son notices it when he checks up on his mother. And this is why he had a weird look, because he saw something gruesome, but at the same time, he suddenly realized that something could be up with his mom. Another clue is that Adelaide never tries to kill any of the clones, especially the cloned kids. She even checks up on the cloned daughter when she dies in the tree, and she also didn't want to kill the cloned son. She knows that they're her own people. Also at the end, when she goes and looks for her son, she literally goes underground without any trouble, as if she knew where everything was. This was another major pointer that the protagonist Adelaide in the movie is actually the original clone of Adelaide. I know, it can get kind of confusing. Now we're going to jump back to the first scene of the movie. There's this commercial of Hands Across America. This is a major foreshadowing because that's what the clones are essentially doing. They kill their real selves and then they line up and hold hands across the states to symbolize that they're just as equal as the actual humans. I wish this wasn't so emphasized in the movie because, again, I think this movie would have been better left off if it was more ambiguous. Overall, I really enjoyed this movie. That's why I gave it a 9 out of 10. So that's it from me. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, also share this video and turn on post notifications, and comment down below your thoughts and what you thought about the movie Us. I'll see you guys next time.